What's going on, family? New day, new beginnings. Before we get started, hit that like and share button and subscribe to Truthtrtube. Trump. 271 times per Trump, his name was mentioned at the DNC convention. Let me tell you something, right? This whole election is like a bad Saturday Night Live skit, where everybody just slinging things back and forth. When I'm looking at some of the, DNC talking points, there's no policy being mentioned at all. It's just Trump. And I just don't understand how a person going to run on his name alone. Not once is you hearing policy. And the policies that are you hearing is for the simple-minded people that were there. And that's the next thing. As a majority, a good portion of us are just simple-minded. I'm not sure how we can look at people and just tell that they fraudulent. When you look at every single person at that DNC convention, they were just fraud. They up there dancing, talking a whole bunch of silliness. It just goes to show you how the mind of the American people work. I'm not going to bat for Trump. I'm just speaking on what I see. Everything's fun and games. At the RNC convention, it wasn't fun and games. Did he hurl his little insult here and there? Yes, he did. I just think he needed to stop with the insults and stop with the whole Kamala black thing. We know she's not black. I mean, point blank, we know she's not black. They're trying to convince us that she is black. We know she's not. On top of that, we know she's a fraud. Because every person has an individual in their family. Not like Kamala, a person they work with like Kamala, and a teacher they got like Kamala, young or old. We know someone like her, and we don't trust her. So it goes to show you, right? Everything that occurred for the whole week, it's just basically air, basically air. And like I said, this one wasn't popular in 2020. All of a sudden, she's popular now. I don't understand it. I know the media is liberal, and I know the media is going to push their agenda. But my whole thing is this. When you consistently mention someone's name, I think you need to take an inventory of who you are as a person or individuals. Because we all know, right, as men and women, if you mention someone and you're breaking up with someone, you got a boss who's a dickhead, you keep mentioning that name, sooner or later, we are not going to want to be around you no more. Because we don't want to hear the same shit over and over again. Because, come on, we're all victims of that. And we all have done it, And I think eventually this whole, her popularity going to start waning. Because, let's keep it real, Trump's talking policy. He may be an asshole, but he's talking policy. And for some odd reason, she's not giving us nothing. And I mean, that's kind of disrespectful to the American people, because if a person's not telling you what they're going to do, on top of that, I think today she wanted to dictate, I think, the rules of the debate they was going to have on September 10th. I just don't get it, man. They trying to just throw soft curveballs because she could hit home runs. But I should tell you something. From all the interviews I've seen of her, basically, I'm not sure if she's competent. Because the things that I've seen in a couple of interviews, not even being vice president, but I think being DA and everything, she's not really a smart woman. I don't care if she went to HBCU. I mean, come on now. Just because you go to HBCU, you're supposed to be black. Not me, but a lot of us are just simple-minded. On top of that, you got this hamburger helper looking dude, Ply. Dude, come on, just chill out now. I mean, you could basically see that you're just reaching on everything you're saying. Just stop it now. Take a seat and stop it now. Just cash a little check and just at least say something of substance, not just foolishness. But family, like I said, man, this whole thing about Trump, you can't consistently run on Trump. Because eventually people won't get tired of hearing that name, and they're like, hey, show us something tangible. How we gonna help this? How we gonna get this homelessness down? What you gonna do with this migrant crisis? What you gonna do about inflation? That's what we want to hear. If not y'all, that's what I want to hear. But family, hit that like and share button and subscribe to Truthtrtube.